Yes. All right. So welcome everybody. I hope everybody is having a great day. I'm excited to be here today to really explain the new GCN comp plan as we've talked about. Yesterday I introduced this, and what I wanted to come back here today is really explain this to you so you can understand it in full detail exactly what is going on. Now, let me see here. I want to make sure when I share my screen that not everybody can mess with it. I just had someone trying to share their screen. That's why I'm saying that. So anyway, listen, before we even get into this, maybe some of y'all missed the call yesterday. Hopefully you had a chance to watch the YouTube recording. Obviously very excited about the direction that we're going inside of GCN. To create that long-term path for us. That's exactly what we wanted to be able to do. And I know, now more than ever, it's definitely a time that people need income today, right? You don't need income, a week from now or a month from now. You need it today, and that's exactly what the new compensation plan allows you to do. In addition to that, it's going to allow us to make sure that we can stay here for the long term and protect everybody, provide a great product and service. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to bring up the PowerPoint presentation that I did yesterday, and then I'm going to break this thing down even further on a whiteboard. Now, obviously, my drawing skills aren't going to be the best in the world, but I want you to understand exactly what's going on here. So at first, let me see here. Okay, first, I'm going to show you just the PowerPoint here, what we talked about. I'm going to show you the three different ways that we have inside of the platform, actually four different ways that you can earn on. And then when we get into this, I'm really going to spend time on the matrix side of it, okay? So again, if you missed yesterday, this is like a super fast forward to you. Maybe some of you haven't even seen that. I wish you would watch that other presentation first, but it's okay. We're going to go ahead and get into this and let me explain it to you, okay? So just first of all, just so you guys know, the new packages that we have, as you can see here, are all going to be in US dollars. Even though we're going to accept Bitcoin, we're going to be placing the packages in US dollars. And what that allows for us to do is not to have to worry about constantly, altering the price of our packages. If Bitcoin goes drastically up, we don't want to have a package that's like $200,000. That would just be insane to even think about something like that. So these are the new packages, as I said, in US dollars. When you come in and purchase a package, as I've already mentioned, you're actually going to get credits as soon as you come in the door. So it's going to allow for you to participate in auctions, game of the weeks, and things like that. Where previously when you came in, you had to go in there and actually purchase credits if you wanted to participate. This changes the ball game as far as that's concerned. So that's obviously a really great thing. Now, as we get into this, I want to share just something with you. So, the price is $50, but what I'm going to do here today, just for easy math, is I'm going to start at the G2, which is a $100 package, because it's easy for me to calculate, all right? It's going to be easy for us to talk about. But here's the deal. As people come in, they will come in the order in which they can afford. So if they can start there, everyone's going to start at the first level, and they will work their way up. So even if your intention is to come in at the G10, you're going to want to own every single one of these business centers because you want the opportunity to be able to earn on them, if that makes sense, okay? So let's get into this, and let me kind of show you exactly what is going on here and how this thing works, okay? We have two different types of matrices. As I said yesterday, we have what is considered like a 1x3. Some people call it a 3x1. I think it depends where you're at in the world, honestly. And then we have what is a 2x2, but they're not traditional matrices. I think oftentimes when people think matrix, they're like, oh, well, we got to fill this matrix all the way up. Matrices stall. The income sometimes doesn't come to you, and all those things are true. The first company that I ever started was a 2x2 matrix, and it was amazing because it moved very fast. But what we found out very quickly is that it stalled at some point, and the reason being is because there were no payments made until that matrix all the way filled up, right? And when you look at a matrix like that, it does cause some issues because you'll have people that are sitting there with people on their board and no one has ever earned anything, right? That's not the way this works. There's actually a payment that goes out every single time a sale is made, and it goes directly to you. So it's a peer-to-peer system. There's not going to be any money coming to GCN and then us sending it back out to you. So the way that it works is you're going to receive a 75% commission on any sales that come through. So as I said, I'm gonna talk on G2 terms, right? The second package, which is $100. So in that example, we're just going to start on this G1. You can see that you're at the top of the matrix on your G1, and there's three positions directly underneath you. Now, again, I'm going to get to a whiteboard here in just a second. But I want to go through this just really briefly to kind of explain to you what's going on, okay? So here you are at the top of your G-Force 1. This is the 1x3 matrix, and you are at the top, and there's 3 positions directly underneath you. Now, this matrix right here, the 1x3, is all about your personal efforts, okay? Nobody else can fill anyone in this matrix but you. So it's going to be people that you personally refer that come into this matrix. Now, the next matrix is all about the team building aspect, and we're going to talk about that here in 1 second. But here's the way it works, okay? You are at the top, and as you start to refer people into your business, they will take the first position that's available going left to right. So you're here, you paid $100 to get started. The very first person that you bring into the business, they're also going to pay $100, okay? But instead of that full $100 going to GCN and then GCN sending a commission out, the way that it's going to work is $75 is going to go to you, $25 is going to go to GCN, and this is going to create a package for them and a matrix. They'll also receive credits for making that purchase, right? So there's real value in that, along with the sports system and the sports picks and everything, but they also get credits to be able to use on GOWs and auctions. I already told you that, but I want to make sure we're crystal clear on everything, okay? So again, money goes directly to you. Second person you bring in, same exact thing, okay? They're going to pay $100 just like you did in this example, and 75% of that is going to go to you. So you're going to earn $75. So just by referring 2 people, you've earned $150, right? You started with 100, you've earned $150 because it's 75 times 2. Now, the third person that you bring in right here, the third person that you sponsor will actually, this payment will go directly to whoever is your sponsor inside of the system, okay? So, in this example, 2 things happen here. Number 1, it obviously gives your sponsor an incentive to want to work with you, right? Because they just got paid. But the other thing it does is it creates a brand new matrix that looks just like this that you get to fill up again. Now, there's no limit to the amount of matrices that you can fill up, okay? And again, this G1 is all about your personal people. But I want you to think about this because, a lot of us come from this industry of, hey, double your Bitcoin or double your Ethereum or double your whatever in this amount of days, right? And a lot of us even come from the place of, hey, sit here and do nothing and it's going to magically happen. We all know that that's not reality. So what this does for you is this allows you, just by referring 2 people, right? By just referring 2 people, you've already made 1.5 times your money, right? So you got your money back plus another $50 in the example of the $100 matrix, all right? Which is pretty awesome. And you get to do that as many times as you want. My whole point is this: why would you want to wait 90 days or 120 days to double anything when you could actually just come in here and do it on your own? It's a pretty awesome deal, right? Now, when we get to the G2 matrix, this is where the real team aspect of this comes in. It's where you really get to work with others around the globe to help you build your business, okay? And what's cool about the G2 is it is all about that team aspect, meaning that you don't actually have to personally refer a single person into this matrix in order to be able to earn, which is pretty cool, right? Because there's some of you here today that you may not have the same skill sets as some of the other people out here who can refer a lot of people. That doesn't mean that you should just sit and wait and watch, but what it does mean is that they can help you along the way to be able to earn some income as you're building your skill sets, right? As you're creating those things that you need in order to be a leader, it can help you do that. So here's the way that the G-Force 2 matrix works. Number 1, you can see the system, or the structure of it is different. There's you at the top, there's different is, like I said, the G-Force 1 is all about you. You have to personally refer all those people that go in G-Force 1. In G-Force 2, you actually don't have to refer anyone. Of course, it's going to help you if you do, but it's not required, okay? So let me break this down for you, okay? Here you are at the top of your own matrix, okay? Your G-Force 2 matrix. The first 2 people that come in here, they're also going to pay $100 just like you did. Remember, we're using that $100 example, okay? So they're both going to pay $100. Now, this $100 is going to go upline, okay, to whoever is at the top of your matrix. It may or may not be your sponsor, by the way. It depends on how you fall into your next matrix, but it's going to go upline, the first 2 cells, okay? The third, fourth, and fifth cell, all of these commissions, so you're going to earn $75 times 3. All 3 of these, so that's $225, would be paid instantly and directly to you, to your Bitcoin wallet, okay? The other 25% goes to GCN, allows us to give people credits, allows us to participate in the auctions, allows us to have the live events, stay in business like a real company, right? So here we are. You've you may or may not have referred a single person into this matrix, yet you've earned on 3 different positions here. On number 3, 4, and 5, you got $75 from each one of them. Pretty awesome, right? Now, the 6th cell that comes in, again, it's going to be paid directly to your sponsor right here. So they're going to receive that $75 payment in this example. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a brand new matrix that you get to fill up again. Now, the key things that I want you to remember about this matrix, the G2, is this. Number 1, you can have people above you or people below you who are filling positions in this matrix. It doesn't all have to come from you. That's why it is a team building aspect, all right? So here you are at the top. You may not refer a single person in here, yet you are still going to receive these 3 payments. It's pretty cool. Now, I always say this, though. I mean, in my opinion, just like in any legit real business, you should come in here with the mindset that you're going to do your part, okay? Because here's what happens. If you can come in here and make a commitment that you're going to do your part, the people that you also refer will have that same commitment, right? If you come in here and say, I'm going to sit, I'm not going to do anything, I can't do it, all those doubts that you put in your mind, you're right, you can't do it then, and you won't do it. You're exactly right. You shouldn't expect that your income's going to go up if you're not putting in effort. And that's how actual real business works, by the way, right? You have to put some type of work in or effort in order to get paid. It's the same exact thing inside of this system. But the cool thing is this. Once you start partnering with people, you can get people globally, right? Anywhere you want to do business, if they can have a Bitcoin wallet, they can do business with you and you guys can begin to work together. And what's amazing is people will start filling into your matrix that you don't even know, right? You have no idea where they even came from, yet they're filling in your matrix and you're able to earn from it. So just to recap really quickly, here you are at the top. The first 2 sales are going to be paid upline. Cell number 3, 4, and 5, you're going to get 75% of each one of these sales paid directly to you. You don't have to wait a week or a month or anything like that. Those payments go directly to you. And then the 6th cell is actually paid to your sponsor and will create a brand new matrix that looks just like this, okay? Very, very simple. Now, I'm going to share my whiteboard here in a second because I want to break down a couple things for you on how it's going to work specifically with the launch, and then I'm going to talk about launch date and stuff like that, okay? The last thing that we want to talk about, well, there's 2 more, but these 2 are pretty simple. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because this is pretty self-explanatory, okay? The builder bonus works like this. Every single person in here is going to have a $25 monthly fee, okay? Now, let me go back here just for a second so I can show you. For that $25 monthly fee, we are going to give them 25 credits. Those 25 credits can be used on games of the week. They can be used on auctions. Whatever you would like to use them on, you're going to be able to use them, okay? So there is value. Dollar for dollar, we're going to give you credits inside of that monthly fee, just so you know, okay? And people can use those for what they want. So that $25 monthly fee, we're also going to be able to pay a commission on it. And the way it works is like this, okay? If you're you, right? The first people that you personally refer are called your level 1. So if I go out there, I personally refer someone, they sign up on my link, I'm their sponsor, they're considered my level 1 people. So every single time one of my personal people pay that $25 fee, I'm gonna get a 5% commission. When they go out there and they start referring people, right? So the people they personally sponsored would be considered my level 2. I'm also going to receive a 5% commission every single time one of my second level pays a $25 monthly fee. And it goes all the way down to your 7th level. So look, there's no limit on the width that you can build your business, right? You can refer as many people as you would like. And as they start to pay those $25 fees, you're going to get paid. In addition to that, as they start to build their organization, so all the way 7 levels deep for you, you begin to earn. Now, I didn't do this, but I mean, you know, if you just look at the power of 3, I don't even know what that's going to be. I can't do that in my head. But, you know, imagine this. If you personally refer 3 people, right, and then they refer 3 people, you got 9, then you got 27. You can see how it starts to build. When you get to that 7th level, imagine getting 10%, even though it's $2.50. What if you have 1,000 people on that level? That's $25,000 a month in residual income. That's not even counting all these amazing bonuses that you're going to receive up here, right? So it is an awesome way for you to have that now money that each and every one of us need, especially in the current environment, but also create that residual component that is really the lifeblood of network marketing, right? As you build your organization and you keep them excited. Now, here's the deal. When looking at these monthly fees, you know, there were a lot of opinions out there that I know of. Some people hate monthly fees. I get that. Some people, they love them, but they want them to be higher. what I wanted to create is I wanted to create something that actually had value in it. That's why the credits are there. Number two, could pay people, give them that residual component. But most importantly, I wanted something that could be affordable, okay? Affordable to everybody. For those who are serious about their business here in GCN, they're obviously going to want to pay that. If you don't pay the fee, you don't have an opportunity to earn the commissions. It's really that simple, okay? So in order to be active, you have to pay that monthly fee. You get the credits for it. And obviously, as I said, you can earn on it on all 7 levels, as the 7th level being the highest percentage, which is amazing because that should be your biggest portion of people as well, okay? Now, obviously, it takes time to get there, and you guys all know that. But here's what I want to do right now. I'm actually going to stop sharing this. And what I would like to do here is I'm actually going to bring up another page here, okay? So I see a couple questions here. Let me see here. Who gets sales from position 1 and 2? You can't just say upline. How far upline? Does 1 and 2 go to GCN? So here's the deal. Great question, Troy. What I mean by that, and let me do this, okay? I'm going to actually bring up my whiteboard here, and I'm going to, you guys are going to see how great of an artist I am. I'm a phenomenal artist if y'all didn't know. I'm really not. Okay, so look. This is going to be you. So here's what we're going to do. Actually, I'm going to answer your question first, Troy, and then I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do. Okay. So in regards to the upline, what does that actually mean? Well, Troy, what that means is this. Okay. Someone could be at the top of your matrix. So let me actually share that screen here. Actually, I'm not going to. The bottom line is that it could be anyone. It doesn't have to be your sponsor. Okay. Because you might be position number 3 in someone's matrix, but you're number 1 in someone else's matrix. Does that make sense? Let me draw it out for you. All right. Oh, what am I doing here? Hold on. Got to be smarter than the system, I think, here. Okay, where is the pen to be able to do this? I got problems, y'all. I can't help it. Am I crazy? Where's the thing just to draw? All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this for a second, and then I'm gonna get back in there and see it. I don't know why I can't find the little marker. I got problems. All right, so here we go. So here's the deal. Okay, we're gonna start at the $100 package. Okay, so the $100 package, just for this example. And I'm going to show you exactly how this thing's worked. Okay, and this will get to you as well, Troy, on your question. Craig, I saw your question as well. Okay, so this is going to answer all those. I know this is terrible, y'all, and I'm sorry, but you're still going to get the gist of what's going on here. Okay, that is bad drawing. I don't even know what to say. I'm embarrassed but that's okay. Okay, so here we go. One second, I apologize. I'm trying to go fast. It just gets uglier the faster I go. Okay, so look, here we are. Someone starts at $100, okay? The way that this is gonna work is $50 right here, 50 of it is going to go right here, okay? 50 of it will go right here, and then the other 50 will go right here. Does that make sense? For a total of $100. So $50 going to fill this 1x3, 50 of it's going to fill the 2x2. That's exactly the way it works. So that full $100 will be split into the G1 and the G2, okay? G-force 1, G-force 2. All right, so here's the way it works. On number 1, on the G-force 1, we're gonna start with that one, then we'll get to the 2x2 because that's where most of the questions are gonna come from. I know that. This one's pretty simple, okay? Cell number 1 and cell number 2, these 2 cells are gonna be paid directly to you, okay? Directly to you is where the commission is going to go. You're going to earn 75%. All right, pretty easy to understand. Cell number 3 is going to go to your sponsor, just like I said. So I'm going to put an S here for your sponsor. And that's the way it works every single time. 1 and 2 go to you. Number 3 goes to your sponsor. And then it just creates a new matrix that you get to do it again. Okay, very simple to understand. On the G-force 2, now, here's the deal, okay? Here's what I want to show you, Troy, in regards to your question, then I'm going to get into it. And I hope this doesn't confuse people too much. But everyone's attached to someone else's matrix, okay? So look, And this right here, this is the number one position. Let's say Troy, let's just say this is you, okay? I'm talking directly to you just because you asked the question, okay? So this is you right here. This is your first position. This is your second position, okay? Now, let's just say that Sally is right here in your first position. This is Sally right here, okay? Now look, Sally's matrix is actually right here. She has a matrix as well, just like you have a matrix, okay? So let me show you something. If Sally was to go out there and fill up her matrix before you did, okay? So let's just say that you didn't put anybody else. No one's in your second. Let's see, I'm gonna go on and number these. This is 3 for you. This is 4 for you. I can't even do it because it's so small. 5 and 6. Troy, this is you specifically, okay? So this is you at the top. This is your number 1 position, your number 2 position, your number 3 position, your number 4, your number 5, and your number 6, okay? This is Sally right here in your number 1. So let's say that Sally goes out there and Sally fills up all her matrices, all her positions before you do. Let's just say you didn't do any other work. You only brought Sally in. She goes out there and she cycles, okay? She fills up all 6 of these. She cycles. Sally, since you personally sponsored her, she is going to take the next position in your matrix, which is right here, okay? So now Sally is also going to be in your number 1 and your number 2 spot, all right? Does that make sense? So you're still her upline. But as you can see, this thing starts to build. She literally could come in your matrix multiple times, just like anyone else is. So when I say the top of the matrix, I'm talking about whoever is in this position right here. It may be your sponsor. It may not be your sponsor, okay? I hope that makes sense. So let me erase this stuff. Actually, I'm going to erase this really quick. And then we're going to get back into this so I can explain it. I hope that makes sense. Let me see if I can check the chat here and see if that makes sense. Okay. The person and the commission go to the sponsor. No. The person doesn't go to sponsor. All right, Troy, awesome. I'm glad it makes sense, man. I'm sorry for my drawing skills, y'all. I'm truthfully, I'm a little bit embarrassed, to be honest, what's going on here. But let's get back to this. Oh my gosh, did I do it again where I'm going to have to? Okay, we're just going to clear all this out. I don't know what in the world is going on, why I can't find the pin. I got problems going on here. All right, here we are. So we're going to get to the 2x2, okay? And I'm sorry. Next time, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have an actual whiteboard behind me that I'm standing up drawing on, because this is unbelievable. Okay, so here we go. We got Troy's question answered. Everybody saw how we split that, right? At the top, the $100, 50 went to the G1, 50 went to the G2, right? So you guys understand exactly how that works. So now we're talking about the 2x2. And each one of these positions, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, these are the positions, and here you are at the top, okay? So the way this is going to work is like this. The first 2 people that you refer, as I said, so number 1 and number 2, these payments are going to go to whoever is at the top of your matrix. That may be your sponsor, but it may not be your sponsor, just as I said. So these 2 payments are going to whoever is at the top of that matrix, right? Cell number 3, 4, and 5 are going to you, right? So you're going to receive that commission. You, and you, all right? Cell number 6 is going to be going to your sponsor, okay? This is your sponsor right here. Cell number 6 goes to the sponsor. And when that happens, it creates a brand new matrix. But here's the key thing that you guys got to understand, okay? Because I feel I'm getting confused even drawing this. I'm not confused, actually, but I'm sure I'm confusing some of you. It's as simple as this. 1 and 2 go upline, 3, 4, and 5 go to you, and 6 go to your sponsor. It's really that simple, okay? You can do that as many times as you want. The key component of this is the key thing is this. Anyone that you personally refer into GCN, they will always follow you into your next matrix, okay? You will never lose your person, so they're always going to follow you. So think about this. Let's just say you had 6 people that you personally referred, okay? And all 6 of those people cycled. When they do that, they would follow you back into your next matrix, which will create another cycle for you, right? You would already earn 3 more payments on that, right? With the same exact people. So that is the power of the follow me system. It allows you to continue to earn, to continue to help your people. You don't have to go out there and refer 100 people in order to have success with this. In fact, you don't have to refer that many at all, but you have to commit to those who you are. So, I've seen a few different strategies out there. I've seen the power of 3, where people are just committing to 3 people. I've seen the power of 6, like I'm going to commit to work with these 6 people, and all 6 of these people, we're going to start at the lowest level. We're going to work all the way till we get to the top, and you're going to be amazed at the type of income that you're going to earn. And I will actually get some of those numbers together for you so you can actually see some of them. But I wanted you to be able to understand the mechanics of how it works, okay? So again, on the GeForce 1 and 2 go to you. Number 3 goes to your sponsor, and you just get to keep doing it. On GeForce 2, really simple. 1 and 2 are paid upline. You earn on number 3, 4, and 5, and number 6 is paid to your sponsor. And it works like that every single time. The key component, though, is that your people always follow you. You never lose them. So you can really work together with people and still earn from the same people over and over as they start to have success. Now, you don't have to keep any track of this. The system does everything for you. That knows exactly where to place you, in the order to place you. It knows exactly who the commission is going to go to. So when someone comes in and pays, just so you guys have a complete understanding of the way this is going to work, someone will come in and pay, and they're only going to pay to one wallet address, okay? But there's going to be an instant split on that address that sends 75% to the person who's supposed to receive the commission and 25% to the company. And that's exactly the way it works. So it is instant, right? You're not going to have to wait, a full day to get your income. You can get it today. And here's what I know. I mean, especially in the current situation that we're in with the pandemic, people need income now more than ever. I mean, that's just the reality. People need it now. They can't wait any longer. This gives you that ability to earn Bitcoin literally on demand. I mean, think about that. If you knew that all you had to do is go out there and refer someone today, and you're going to get paid instantly and directly, what that would do for you, right? So it's an amazing, amazing thing. So let's see here. I'm here to answer any questions. If you guys want to start throwing some questions at me, I'm sorry for my drawing skills. I know that's I wish I was better, but I'm not. What I'm going to do next time is definitely get a whiteboard behind me and show you. But it's really not that complicated. I mean, that's what I love about it, is the simplicity. 1 and 2 on the G1 go to me, 3 goes to my sponsor. G2, we know 1 and 2 go upline, 3, 4, and 5 go to me, 6 goes to my sponsor. You earn 75% of whatever the payment is when it's your turn to earn. And it's that simple. So I want to see if there's any questions out there. Please throw them in here. I'd be more than happy to answer any of them. Let's see here. Hi, James. Is there a way to participate without a downline? So here's the deal. Just like in any business, obviously, the more people that you refer, the more opportunity you have to earn. There is no doubt that with the GeForce 2 that you do have the ability to earn some income from what they call spillover. Okay, so that means people are actually filling up your matrix for you. That option is there. But here's what I always say, okay? You can't expect that. There's no guarantee of that happening. It can happen. It will happen to a lot of you, but there is no guarantee. So there's one thing that I did want to actually share, and this is, I'm going to get back to this whiteboard for just a second to kind of show you guys what is going on here. Why don't I just clear that? Okay. Clear all drawings. Let's see here. Let me get back to this. And I don't even know that I need the whiteboard to tell you this. Every single one of you are going to start at the top of your own empty matrix, okay? So no matter where you're at in the company, you're going to have your own empty 1x3 and your own empty 2x2, okay? And the way that it works is like this. Once you fill these matrices up, you will begin to follow whoever sponsored you in GCN, okay? So if this is you right here, when this very first matrix gets filled up, as soon as this payment comes in here, it will go to your sponsor. It will create a new cycle for you, and you will also take a position in your sponsor's matrix. That's exactly the way it's going to work on the 2x2 as well. So I don't really need the whiteboard to show you that. I just want you to know that you will be at the top of your own empty matrix, and as your downline starts to cycle, they will start to take positions and start to follow you in your own matrix, okay? Now, the other thing is this. I went over this yesterday, but I'm still going to go ahead and mention it here today. In regards to positioning, like what package will I have? Very simple, okay? If you paid for your package in the beginning, okay, whatever package you paid for, that's the package that you're going to receive. We happen to have 10 packages on this platform, just like we did our old compensation plan, okay? So If you were in at the very top package and you actually paid for it, then you're absolutely going to have that package. Now, if you didn't pay for your package, you're going to be required to pay for it if you want to participate. If you don't, that's completely fine as well. But the deficit that we started out with the other company, or not the other company, but the last comp plan, we're not doing that. Okay, so just keep in mind, if you didn't pay, you're not going to have access to the system until you pay. So just that, I think that's pretty clear and pretty obvious. So I think everybody got that. Did I say there's a monthly fee to be an affiliate? Yes. So there's a $25 monthly fee. If you want to participate, if you want to be able to earn, it's a $25 monthly fee. If you don't pay the fee, you just won't be able to earn commissions. Okay. I mean, you'll still be able to log into your back office and stuff like that, but the commissions will just roll up. So I'm sorry I missed the start. Can you explain what happens to the current pack of people have purchased? Are they still valid? Thanks, James. So Mark, everything is still the same as far as like, the packages that you purchase, things like that, you will still have access to those. We're going to create new accounts for everybody. Will be at the top of their own matrix. What is changing is obviously the comp plan that we just went over. And we sent an email out yesterday with that YouTube link. You can check that out to get the full understanding of the new comp plan. But yes, it works exactly like that. Everything else will pretty much remain the same. If I pay for G1 and when a referral comes in as a G10, will I earn commissions? So you will earn up to the G1. You will earn on whatever package you own. So if you're at the G1, you can earn on the G1. If you're all the way up to G5, you can earn all the way up to G5. If someone comes in and they pass you and go to G10, you won't be able to earn on that, but your sponsor or whoever is next in line that owns that package will be able to earn. The system automatically does that. So great question. The builder bonus is actually paid instantly. Okay. So, so here's the deal. Let me get back to the builder bonus here really quick, because that's such a good question. All right. Okay. So everyone should be able to see this right now. Here's the way it works. As long as you have $50 or more in a payment, we're going to go on and pay it. If not, we're going to put it in your virtual wallet. And the reason why is because Bitcoin fees are so high. If something was like $5 commission, we're not going to take $2.50 from you and then pay it out. Okay, we're going to let that build to $50, so it will go to your virtual wallet. But the answer to your question is yes. These commissions right here are actually paid instantly. Okay, so they're going to be paid directly to your wallet. If you have more than $50, they're going to be paid directly to you as well. Okay, but they're charged monthly. They're charged monthly, but they're paid as soon as someone pays their payment. So like my 30-day payment might be today, September 10th. Yours might be September 20th. Okay, so we're going to have two different due dates. When someone makes that payment, those commissions are paid directly then. Okay, so great question. Let's see what else we got here. If for some reason we need to change our BTC wallet address, will we be able to? Yes, Gossett, you will be able to. This is kind of like a big deal on my side of it, because from a security standpoint, we want to make sure that we're protected. I wish I had a better answer for you than just yet. The answer is yes, you're going to be able to change it, okay? But there will be some procedures in place to protect us, because, we just in case there was a hack or anything like that, we want to make sure people are protected. So there will be some things that you have to do, but we absolutely will allow people to change their wallet address. This will minimize fees to your wallet. Absolutely. Okay. Can the old package be broken up into multiple packages? For example, a Bitcoin in the old platform, I come in at 50, 100, 200 to a total. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Craig, that's exactly the way that we're actually going to be doing it. Okay. For those who are existing members, it's going to be a little bit of an advantage for you. Okay. Because like we're going to add that up just like you said. So, let's just say that you right now in the current system, you're at the G5. Okay. We're going to get you in the G5 all the way in this system as well. Even though it might have cost you more money, we're going to put you in that. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. That's a real benefit to you. Let's see here. Yeah, so any volume and stuff like that from the binary will not be there. I mean, because we don't have a binary anymore. So for those questions like that, those are gone. For example, okay, so yeah, David was saying, hey, so like in the example, if we had like 0.1 as a package in the old system. That might equal $1,000 right now, but there's not $1,000 package. What will happen? We're just going to match it up. So if you were G1 in the system, the old system, you're going to be G1 in this one. If you're G3 in the old system, you'll be G1, 2, and 3 in the new system. Does that make sense? So it's actually a real benefit for you. Can we pay our monthly subscription from earnings? We will have the ability in your back office to be able to do some of that. Yes. What if I am OG and he, I don't know what that means, John. What if I am OG? Are you just messing with me, dude? I think he might just be messing with me, or he mistyped, one of the two. What about the new people that don't participate in G1 or G2 but want auctions and GOWs? Great question. So I didn't get to that point of the slide, and I should have. Let me just go on and do that. We will still have the option for both customers and affiliates. Okay. Where did that go? Oh, hold on one second. Right there. Credit sales bonus. You can still sell credits and receive a 10% commission. Okay. So yes, that ability is still there. We just, I mean, from a legality standpoint, you have to be able to offer something to customers and affiliates. And so yes, absolutely. You can still sell credits to those people that just want to participate in the auctions and the GOWs. Great question. All right. Let's see what else we got here. When will the new back office be ready? Great question. Okay, so we can talk just a little bit about launch right this second and kind of give you guys an update on what we're doing here. Okay, so the way that it's going to work is I believe everything will be 100% ready on Monday. Okay, that's my expectation. This is Thursday, right? So I can tell you, like, from a programming standpoint and everything like that, everything's pretty much done. We have a brand new website design I know you guys are going to love. So the back office is actually pretty much completed. There's a few things that I want to tighten up in there. But yeah, we're looking at a full Monday launch. Now, during that time, I'm still going to be sending out the games. So I know NFL starts tonight. If we have some plays on NFL, baseball, basketball, please just check your email. If you want to participate in that, you absolutely can. My mic has gone low. Well, I don't know, man. I haven't done anything. Hopefully y'all can hear me. All right. Any other questions? Okay, great, John. Any other questions here before we get this thing wrapped up? I see someone with their hand up. Crypty. Okay, Crypty, I'm going to unmute you. You can come out and ask a question if you'd like. If you guys want to raise your hand, if you want to come out and ask a question, you're more than welcome to do that. Okay, maybe that was an accident. All right. Any other questions before we get this thing wrapped up here? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to continue to keep you guys updated as far as, you know, the launch, the exact time, everything and like that, as far as your back office, the way it's going to look, the way that you're going to be able to see it. In addition to that, we're going to continue to have some meetings, okay, because I want to make sure that you guys are up to date on exactly how the sports are going to work, how the auctions are going to work, and things like that. So most likely I'll be sending out another email tonight with a time tomorrow that we can meet. I've been recording all these calls. We'll upload it to YouTube. We'll also send that out on the email as well. Also, in regards to Telegram, I'm going to be starting a new Telegram channel, just so everybody knows. I'll put it in the Telegram channel itself, but we're going to start a brand new channel just because that one's, you know, I don't know who's there, who wants to participate and who doesn't. So we're going to start a brand new channel. We'll be doing a lot of communication on Telegram, okay? It's so much easier than email, so much more cost effective, and everybody gets it instantly and directly, okay? So when I send that out, I would ask you, if you don't have Telegram, you should have it. Number one, it's easy, it's free to download. Number two, it's simple for us to be able to communicate on that. Yeah, so Big King, yeah, we got the Texans versus the Chiefs tonight. Let me see here, just hold on one second. Let's see if we can do this. See if I can tell you what we got here. Hold on one second. All right, I don't have the NFL game yet. I have some Major League Baseball, some NHL, but I don't have the NFL game yet. But I'll keep you guys posted on that, okay? Will we still have marketing material for the company right away? Yes, so you definitely will. We have a brand new comp plan PDF already completed. We have the landing pages in place that will have the new comp plan PDF. We have a brand new website with a brand new design that I promise you guys are going to love. Well, I can't promise that. I love it. I think you're going to like it. It's much more professional in my opinion. And then we also will have banners back there that are actually recreated. We have new banners with new designs that you'll be able to use. So yes, there will be stuff back there that you can utilize from a marketing standpoint. What are you selling people? You didn't answer my question. Well, Noreen, I didn't see your question. What are we selling? So we're selling fun and entertainment. Obviously, that's our product. But here's what people get from a customer standpoint. Like if you're straight asking me, what do people get? Number one, when someone purchases a package, they're going to receive our entire sports educational platform. Okay, we have an entire from point A to point B, understanding sports wagering. Number two, they're going to receive all the picks that we give. That alone is worth every single dime that someone would pay. But in addition to that, on top of it, we're also going to give them credits, okay? So when someone comes in and they purchase a package, now they're going to get credits. Let me just share this with you in case you came in late here, okay? Now they're going to receive credits when they come in and join us. And previously, if you remember, they actually didn't, okay? So let's go back here to the pricing. You can see when someone joins at these different levels, these are the credits that they're going to receive. So they can use those immediately. That did not happen before. That was actually my vision from the beginning, but with the old structure, we couldn't make it work like that. So when people join, they're going to get credits. So I want you to think about that. A lot of people didn't participate in auctions or GOWs or things like that because they didn't want to come out of their pocket with any more. Now we're going to make people a product of the product from day one. They're going to have credits sitting there that they can participate in. So it will increase the amount of auctions that we can have. It'll increase the participation in the GOWs. It's going to be a lot of fun. So great question, Noreen. Sorry, I didn't see your question earlier. Let's see here. Do I have an email address that you can contact us at? Just send it to globalcreditsnetwork@gmail.com. globalcreditsnetwork@gmail.com. We will also have the new support desk set up too, just FYI. So you guys will be able to drop tickets just like you used to. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So here's the question. Are still one credit equal to 1,000 part of a BTC? It's actually equal to $1 US. Great question. So Crypty, with the new structure, since we are going to all US dollars as far as our pricing is concerned, even though our payments will be in Bitcoin, right? And our commissions will be paid in Bitcoin, everything's priced in dollars. One credit equals $1. Okay, just so everybody knows, one credit equals $1. That's a great question. Yeah, so, as far as the packaging is concerned, David's asking about the pricing, like sometimes it might be less. Okay, so like if someone came in at their G4 right now, the G5 system and the new one, it might be less expensive or more expensive. We'll do the math on that. We're going to be fair to people. I'll just put it to you that way. Okay. I can't do the math right here in my head, but we will be fair to people. I know that for a fact. So, if it's one of those things where they actually paid more for the old system, we're just going to bump them to the next package or something like that, if that makes sense. And I mean, I'm not even going to get into it, but obviously, Bitcoin was a lot less back then. I mean, probably half the amount that Bitcoin is right now. So, it's give or take either way, but I understand what you're saying. Sorry I was late. Can we get the two record? Yeah, we recorded this one. We recorded the last one. The last one's already been sent out on email. We will make sure the team sends out both recordings from today and yesterday and tell people to watch them in that order. All right. Any other questions before I wrap this thing up? I don't see any here. Listen, okay. I really appreciate everybody taking the time to come out. I got to be honest with you. I'm pleasantly surprised at the response that we've gotten from this. You never know, right? I think everybody understands we're in a totally different time and place than what we were even a year ago. Not probably with our personal lives, but business as well. Things are just different. And what I know for a fact is this: the platform that we've created, the simplicity of which it has, the affordability of which it has, it's opened up so many different doors. Nobody can ever deny that our product, in my opinion, is the coolest out there. I mean, of course I'm biased, but when it comes to the sports, when it comes to the entertainment, the auctions, the fun that we have, the community that we've created, that's our real product. I was talking to Brent yesterday. I mean, that is the community. That is our product, what we've been able to create. And I know we're going to attract so many more people to this. We're going to be able to do these amazing events and just create a lot of income and bless a lot of people. So, I really appreciate you taking the time to come out here today. I'll continue to keep you posted. We're going to have another one tomorrow, and just educating you on different things. Make sure to check your email. Again, we're going to be setting up a new Telegram. I would ask that every single one of you, if you want to stay in the know, to make sure that you are following us on Telegram. Once I send that out there, we're going to change it because that's where we're going to do a lot of it. Okay, let's see here. There's one more question. What you're saying is a customer will receive 100 credits for the package purchase plus put them in both matrices. Yeah, so Craig, that's right. So let me just go back here really quick. It's a great question. And you guys got to understand this, right, in order to be able to share it with people. So let's just say hypothetically I came in at G1, okay? On G1, I'm gonna receive the GeForce 1 matrix, the GeForce 2 matrix, $25 in each of them. And then I'm also going to receive credits of $12, basically $12.50. So 12 and a half credits. Should just bump that up. I don't know why we didn't, but 12 and a half credits, right? So they're going to be able to use those credits for auctions, GOWs, whatever they want. And then in addition to that, they'll have their matrices that they can begin to earn from immediately. Okay, so great question, Craig. I hope that helps you. And hopefully you can see how powerful that is. There's a tremendous amount of value in that. Brent says GCM party Saturday night at 5 p.m. Eastern at the Robinson House in Michigan. All right, be there. Well, listen, hey, I'm excited about where we're going. Hey, next time we're out here, if you guys want to, you could turn on your videos too so I can see your face. I'm staring at a bunch of black here. I'd love to see your face, like where you're at, because I read a lot off people, like whether they're getting it or not, if I can see you. So, if you have time next time, turn on your video. But listen, I appreciate y'all taking the time. Trust me, I know this is new. Oh, look at all these videos coming on here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I appreciate it. Look at Mark, man. Mark's crazy there. I love it. And Paul too. Thank you, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see these faces because I don't get to see y'all in person for a little bit of time. But, hey, I appreciate y'all taking the time to come out. I know for a fact that we're going to knock this thing out of the park 100%. Watch this. I mean, just watch how fast we grow. I'm telling you, if you guys can buy into this, if you can see it, you're going to make a tremendous amount of money. So I appreciate you taking the time to come out here. If you guys need anything from me, most people have my direct number, or you can email us at globalcreditsnetwork@gmail.com. We will be setting up the new support desk, but make sure to be checking your emails. I will put the new Telegram on there. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you all real soon. Have a good day. See y'all.